Hello, hello, hello. Sorry for the slightly delayed start. I am still half asleep because I did have a quick nap. But today it's against the Canadians. We'll be getting underway in just a second. Just doing. I mean, we are underway, so I'm not going to keep you away from all that, but give me just a second, just loading up the actual stream on my end. And then we shall be ready to go. Today, obviously, against the Canadiens. They are on a power play, which isn't an ideal start, but I'm sure we can find a way to kill it off early. Not one we really wanted to take, but unfortunately, that's where we are at. Give me a quick second, just getting the tags all sorted while we're doing this as well. The post there as well. Big save for Thompson as well. And it's cleared all the way down as well. It's a good chance for them early. Don't want to give them too many of those. We know they're a quick team. They can do the tic-tac-toes on the power play. We'll get first poll up, Habs or Caps. Feel free to put your predictions on that poll. Let me know what you all think. Good block. Not quite enough to get it out of the zone. Ferrari managed to get it far enough for Michael. 2-on-2, Michael Ferrari. Decent shot there for Michael. Don't mind that look going 2-on-2 the other way. Sofskovsky just hit the post. It was a bit of a muffin because it mostly hit the. It was sort of a rebound more than anything, but don't want to let them have too many opportunities like that because we know they have a pretty good chance of pulling that in. Just put in some quick tags on, getting a couple players in there, because why not? There we go. That'll do. And all sorted on that bit. Get your votes in. We won like 8. Was it 8 to. Yeah, it was 8-4 last time we played them. We've only played them once this season, but. But I'm not going to argue too much on that front. Get your votes in. Bit of a slow for them coming through today. Usually they're a little bit quicker. Not sure half of you realise possibly. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. I want to know what you guys all think for the first goal. Let's have a look. Okay, now it's squeak free. Now Caps can start a cycle going back the other way. They'll wait behind the net. TVR holding it. Just putting the link on and I'll just put in the link on my Discord server if you'd like to join it. I will put it in the chat in just a minute. Just give me one quick second to put it in for you all. Anyone got any parlays? Anyone got any predictions for the game? Do you reckon it's going to be similar to last time with how the Caps won, or is it going to be the other way? We don't have quite a few players tonight, as injuries and illnesses in some scenarios are getting in the way, unfortunately, for the Caps. Big chance there for Montreal. But Caps coming back the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Protos tried to put it short side. Came off, I think it came off the goalpost a little bit, but would have liked a bit more high. That was basically just straight onto the ice, which is not really what we want, but there we go. We got a... There we go. I've got a thing for you there. No, that is the wrong one. Sorry. There is the link if you'd like to join. I will pin it as well. And actually, I'll put it in the description as well, because it will have changed since yesterday. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's now also in the description for you all. For those who watch all the content, I have recorded 2 beer pro episodes, so hopefully we can get one out this week, hopefully. Excuse me, very tired today. I was up for a long time. I was up for about 26 hours straight, so it sort of needed a bit of a nap. Obviously, I'm from the UK, so it is currently midnight as well for this game, but as soon as this finishes, I'm going straight back to bed. I can tell you that now. I'll send a quick message to David, see if he joins in. Not a win on that offensive zone face-off. But we'll drive it back up. Sandine with it. He tried to float it towards the mid-slot. It didn't go through. Drop pass to Ovechkin. He whiffs. Still a scoreless game as we hit the 7-minute mark. Shots 4-3 in favour of Montreal. Now 5-3 as they get another one off. Now digging in Montreal's corner, they'll send it behind the net and play out slow from the back. They don't wanna force anything too early. Mason will send it ahead, pick it up, centers it. Dowd's. No, not Dowd, sorry, Duham it was. With a good chance there as he drove straight towards the net. Shot that spoiled, went in front of Dowd and a hook on Dowd, I believe. And Caps will be going short-handed yet again. Never mind. It's on Vlano. And we are going on the power play. That was a good chance for Duham. He just couldn't get a little bit of lift on it. Only the toe stopped it from going in there. Good work ethic to get there, though. That was quite far out of the way for Dell to get there as well. Digging behind the net. Caps get it now. Sherm will send it. Now it's a 2-on-1 because of a bad pass from Ryan Leonard. A shot and he scores, short-handed. Ouch. And they draw first blood here. Hello, Bruce. How are you doing? Sorry, I just noticed you look a little tired. Maybe you can get some sleep after the game. I am going straight to bed after this. I was up for, I think it was 27, 28 hours straight. And then I had a nap, woke up literally 15 minutes before I was supposed to stream. So a little bit tired. But we powered through. Leno messed up again, yeah. Wish Wilson was playing tonight because of Alexiev and also Ardenson as well. Where the hell's David? He might turn up in chat in a little bit, but he won't really be here today, unfortunately. But I'll let him know that you heard, Bruce. Don't worry. Offside her against Washington. Yeah, I'm so tired right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost didn't bother, but I thought let's power through. Tell him that we need him here. Unless he needs sleep. I think he's playing a game with some other friends right now, so it's not like he's ever going to sleep. I need the sleep right now. I'm not gonna be honest with you. I'm so tired. Like, I don't know if you can see my eyes. The bag's under them right now. It is bad. What did the poll end up being? It's 56% on the Habs. Okay. Let's start next poll. Big save there. Here we go. This is a poll that I know you're like, will Carlson do something dumb that results in a goal against? I know you're like that one. I swear to God, if this is like 100% yes, I'm going to be laughing my ass off, honest to God. I kind of hope it is 100%, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it'll be funny as hell. Whistle there. Don't tell me it's actually... Why is it actually 100%? Why is it 100%? 12 votes and 100% yes. I'm sending this photo to David. David needs to get his priority straight. Yeah, he does. I can see those baggy eyes. Not good. You need rest. I do, honestly. My sleep schedule was completely messed up. So I've tried to sort it out because I'm back at uni next week, so I need to sort it out. So I stayed up extra long so I could sort of like have a quick nap, do the stream, and then just sleep, and then I'll be back to pretty much normal again. You join the Discord, let's go, Pets. How's your day going, Pets? I'm new as well, Boo, so hope your days are both going well. I love that poll I posted. It must be 100%. Yes, that's hilarious. It is 12 votes for yes. I'll wait to see if David says anything. Ever since I met you here, your schedule has been messed up. Yeah, I mean, that is true. My sleep schedule is horrendously bad, but oh well. To be fair, I recorded 2 Beer Pro episodes last night at like 3 a.m. So, all in all. Oh, it's so cold, by the way, tonight. So cold. But I am also wearing jeans and no hoodie. I've literally just got a tee on. And my jersey this time. That Caulfield shot just goes all over the net. We get it out of the zone, but they'll send it back in. Got to reload it though. Break out from the back. Under a bit of pressure though. Ali oops it. But just can't get there, so Montreal now get possession. A lot more shots on net than in the last game. It's already 7-8. I swear that's how many we basically had through the first 20 last time. You're gonna go live on Discord? What do you mean you're gonna go live on Discord? Are you going in the chat rooms? Okay. Game day 1. What are you watching? What are we watching here, Pets? I'm in there with you. Have you got the game on? Are you trying to do the game? Oh no, you just... What are you playing? What is Pets doing? Bruce, you still need to join the Discord, by the way. It's in the chat now again for you. It's also pinned as well, just to make it easier for you. What are you playing right now, Pets? Oh, let's go. Oh no, I thought you scored there. It went out of bounds. Don't know how you managed to get it over there, Pets, but there we go. That's quite funny though. I'm just gonna add. That was quite funny though. I can't log in. Have you just like forgot your password or something? Because if you have your email or whatever, you just request it and then you can reset it. Just do forgot password if you forgot it. Anderson getting double teamed by Caps players. To be fair, we're missing some big bits right now. We've got no Chikrin, no Sordif, no Wilson, no Pierre-Luc Dubois. It's rough, I'm not gonna lie. Pierre-Luc Dubois obviously started skating, but still isn't due until after the Olympic break. Sordif is day-to-day after taking a puck to the face last game. Wilson is also day-to-day, and Chikrin is on an illness. Big hit there against the Caps player. The whistle is coming. Offside. I was wondering what it was for then. Yeah, well, let me reset my password, some sort of conflict, because I tried to reset it. It says something wrong with my phone number. So you have to verify that you're a real person with a phone number. So you might just have to verify first. Might have to make a new account, Bruce. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you get it sorted, I'll make a new account or whatever. I'll make you mod, obviously, on the server. Colson's shot on. Fontainebleau with the save. I will give you a little sneak peek of the Beer Pro Series. We may or may not have scored our first NHL career goal in the first episode. But I didn't tell you. That my number is somehow not tied to my email and they messed it up. I'm not really sure. You might just have to make a new account on Discord, to be fair, if you can't sign in or anything and it's not letting you reset or whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's a huge amount. Because the important people you probably talked on there NLA, you have elsewhere, so. I tried to make a new one, but it says my phone number is in use, so it messed it up. Okay. You might have to use your phone number to sign in then. If you use your phone number to sign in, it might send you a message instead to reset it and see if it works that way. see what works really. Just mess around with it if nothing else. By the way, I bought some Pringles, and for some reason the top is like a full-on bubble. I feel like it's going to explode if I open this up. This is not going to go well, is it? Well, it didn't blow up, but it's a lot more full than it usually is, which I will take because I love Pringles. Somehow attach my phone number to another account. It basically just makes you before you can message people. It'll come up on the screen basically saying you have to verify with your phone number. And you can't talk until you do it, so. Big turnover here. Protus turns it over. Shot from Strome. Good save, though. Let's put it into the Montreal bench. Good little sequence there for Washington. A big turnover. Good shot on, and then some pressure afterwards come in as well. I was looking top left there. It was just blocked away. What flavour Pringles? It's sour cream and onion ones. I also did get another one, but they went. It was a spicy fried chicken flavoured one, which I've not seen before, but. So Brucey, I need to get my priorities straight right. Yeah, you do, David. Slacking. Is Ovi playing tonight? Yes, he is. He's actually looking alright. As far as I've seen so far. I would never say such a thing. Yeah, I have to call him out like that, David. What is the poll still at 100%, by the way? Oh no. Like 2 people have voted no. It was on 12 votes with 100% saying yes for saying will Carlson do something dumb that results in a goal against. It's now 93% yes, 7% no. It's still funny to see that, to be fair. I'm testing my keyboard. So yeah, it's just your summoning call, David. Get in the Discord. He's trying to, but apparently he's too busy having a fight with Discord instead. What do you mean you gotta go back? Now you're here now, David. Track him off. The no gets a shot on. I would have liked Ferrari to go and get that puck there in their zone, but decided not to in case it went the other way because it was only Ethan Frank back then. Michael sends it to Leonard to get him. Blocked by Carrier. Montreal will alley-oop it. Sandin was battling a bit there. Curtis trying to get it out. He gets possession. I don't know what the plan of attack was there. That's sent all the way back down to the Washington end, and that'll be icing against Montreal. We look bad. We have 0 high danger chances. We got some oranges for snack tonight. Sumos are the best oranges in the world. I didn't even know they were a thing, so you learn something new with Bruce and Chat each day. Nugget minute now. Dumped in. Ovi with a bit of forechecking pressure there. Gets a hit off. Turnover. Ovechkin picks it up. He gets stripped up on the play. No call, though. I think that should have been a penalty. Got sent on. Ovechkin was trying to get the rebound. I don't know how that's not a trip, to be fair. I still think that's a trip. He's out. He's not gone for the puck. I know about fruit and vegetables. I don't know about anything else. But you know that, and the fact that David doesn't have his priorities set straight. The two things you know, Bruce. Last 3 seconds, we'll wait. Shot at the buzzer. Not sure if that will be recorded as a point or not. What do you think of that period? That's true. What do you think of that period? To be fair, it's only a bad turnover from Leno that's resulted in that. So, which I'm not going to like give him too much hate for, because I mean he's still a rookie at the end of the day. I'm not going to be too hard on him. Give me 1 second. Taking part in the UK charity All Stars for Bluebellwood Children's Hospice, raising money for a charity tournament as well. Link is, I'm just putting it in the chat right now. If you'd like to donate, any and all proceeds go straight to them themselves. Or you can keep it, because we are doing a charity stream after playoffs, and you can torment me for 24 hours straight with all sorts of absolute madness. So you can donate now if you would like, or you can save it. Also, leave a like on the stream if you are enjoying. Shows that you are enjoying it. It does help me out a lot. See if I can find Sumo Orange. They're amazing. To be fair, I'm not really a big orange person. I like orange juice, but like oranges themselves, I like never have. I think we're lucky not to be down 3 or 4. I disagree. I think maybe two. But to be fair, I think the one goal they did have wasn't even that good. We could have possibly had one from the Strome or Ovi chance, but that's about it. They definitely had the better looks, but they hit 2 posts, had the short-handed, and could have had another. To be fair, one of the posts was not even really close. Like, he got the initial save, so I'm not like too worried on that part. Up to 16 votes. We got another one saying yes for Carlson doing something dumb. I genuinely think it's like, is it 1 or 2 people? I think it's 2 people that have said no, right? Is that right? They've not got their priorities straight. Maybe it was David again. What on earth? Apparently there's like, is there no like NFL or anything on tonight? Because for some reason I'm on 100, we're approaching 200 views already somehow. Might be right. But to my eyes, I'm quite fortunate to be down by only 1. Their 1 wasn't good. It was just a bad turnover, but from Ryan Leonard. I reckon they deserve maybe 1 more. But then again, you gotta take in consideration that we have the best fucking goalie in the league right now in Logan Thompson, so I'm sort of not too worried about those high danger chances. I did watch the Montreal game yesterday because Caden obviously follows the Canucks. So I was watching that. They lost. The Canucks lost 6-3 to Montreal yesterday, which is great. So they are coming off quite a big win, but to be fair, they were playing an AHL goalie. So bearing in mind, we've not got Sordif, we've not got Pierre-Luc Dubois, we've not got Wilson, and we've not got Chikrin. So we're missing 4 big players as well. So only 2 penalties in that period. Ferravari for tripping on Nick Suzuki, and then Veleno hooking on Dowd. Josh Anderson, the only goal, short-handed, unassisted. Shots were 11-9 in favour of Caps. Caps 29.4 on the face-off dot, 5 out of 17. Both 0 for 1 on the power play. 7 hits for the Canadiens, 3 for Washington. I mean, without some of our big guys, makes sense. 5 block shots apiece, 3 giveaways for Caps, 2 for Canadiens. 3 giveaways is actually quite good considering we did give up quite a few. I thought we gave up more than that, to be honest. 2 takeaways for Caps, 1 for them as well. Okay. So if I don't have quite as much energy as usual, I am really tired right now. I do live in the UK, so it is 10-1 in the morning right now. But I was also up for about 27 hours straight. And then I've had a 2-hour nap and then started streaming. So not really helping myself on that front either. But here we are, we grind. Like a 4th line grinder over here. gotta do what you gotta do. Looking like the... I'm looking a bit like the Panthers' fourth line during last season's playoffs right now. That's the best way of putting it. Have you got it sorted anyway, Bruce? Have you managed to get stuff sorted? Oh, so yeah, he's in the chat there. We got some stickers, by the way. We got just the Capitals logo. We've got Wilson crying on the Discord as well, and then David made a really cursed one that looks like I'm half asleep. But there you go. Pets, what are you even talking about in the chat? I'm not gonna. I don't know what you're even talking about on there. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a game day chat. There's a in the Discord if you'd like to do it. You can also check the link in the description if you'd like to join the Discord. You can find out when I'm live, when videos are out. Also, when I'm live on... Also, when I'm live over on Twitch as well, just doing some extra stuff for fun. With friends. That's just sort of any games over there, but you can always go and check that. We have 17 votes right now on this Will Coulson do something dumb that results in a goal against. 17 votes, 94% yes. Why? Why is it 94%? Is it one or two people that have said no? To be fair, this is something that Joe would vote no on and somehow get it right. In this case, that's sort of his sort of luck in it. So just having a couple of Pringles right now. I'm actually gonna put the photo in the Discord. I'll put it in the memes thing. The photo of the poll. It's quite a funny one. Let's get the slipping tool. Oh yeah, I've got it. I'm putting it in the Discord for people to see once you join the Discord. Link in the description and the pinned comment right now if you'd like to go and see that. Put it in the memes section as well, that one. It is quite a humorous one though. I'm also gonna put it over here. Let's put it in this server as well. If I can find it. Can't currently find it, which is not ideal. Pets, what are you on about? What are you on about on the server? Are you sure you've not already taken some? One of those days, is it? What do you think for the second period? Reckon anyone in particular is going to score, or for or against any particular players? Anyone got any parlays as well? Let's have a look at scores around the league while we're away. Penguins Lightning 0-0 in the first. Wouldn't be surprised if Lightning win that one. They're currently 10 in a row, so. Blue Jackets up 2-0 against the Flames in the first. Obviously, Canadiens up 1 in the first. Sens up 2 against the Canucks in the first. 8 minutes in between Blues and Hurricanes in the first period, and that's 0-0. And 12 minutes in between Bruins and Red Wings, and that's 0-0. Got Preds versus Oilers, Jets versus Islanders, Mammoth, Leafs, and Stars versus Ducks also happening tonight. Quite a few games. Not quite sure how the Leafs managed to beat the Avs as well in overtime, but there we go. Sort of thing Leafs do, let's be honest. I put it in the Washington Capitals Discord server, the poll, and someone just put Jesus. Sums it up brilliantly, to be honest. Like, let me know what your next goal predictions are. Back again. Hello again, David. You didn't go for very long. Do you think we'll score the next goal? I'm going to say... I'm going to say a Bouvillier goal, and then Nick Suzuki will take the lead back. That's my prediction. Where did you even go back to, by the way, David? You didn't even really go very far. Imagine, yeah, I went into another match, but lost one. Off looks of it. Alright, fair enough. Gotta have your priorities corrected. Bruce is on a heater right now. What are your predictions, David? Also, have you seen the poll right now, David? Of will he mess up? And it's 17 votes and 94% yes. The most one-sided poll we've ever had. Coming into the second period now, about to get underway. Okay, but I'm still here at just 50-50 with streaming game. And Michael wins face off. We needed that because we were like 27% or something on the face off now. Lost in feet there, but that's sent all the way down to the Caps end, and this will be icing 16 seconds in. Caps are 2-11 and something when they're down going into the second. But it's only a 1-goal game, so we can come back here. And it's a 2-on-1. Good save by Logan Thompson. Tried to stuff it. A huge save by Logan Thompson. A slap shot from, I think it was Suzuki. Oh, it was Texier, sorry. And he just got robbed by Thompson. Another save by Thompson. This one doesn't quite get cleared. Ryan Leonard gets his stick broken. He gets a bit pushy with the defender that broke his stick. I'm not sure. I think he sort of slashed his stick, to be fair. Damn, that's mad. Now we've played a bit lackluster again. Not a lot of urgency. The only goal was a bad turnover. Ryan Leonard sort of just messed up. Lost it. They went the other way and scored off it. And they were short-handed as well, which wasn't ideal. We're playing like a peewee team. Yeah. Prediction will probably be 40 to the other team. Can't read what it is. Montreal Canadiens. Or the Habs, for short. If you want to just say Habs. Duham avoids that one. Sends it back into the corner. Strome sends it around. Roy will come in. A shot from the angle. Ovi was waiting in front. Dowd drops it for Sandine. He gets it back to Dowd. Shot for a tip in front. That one is wide. Caps into the zone. CVR with it. Working with Dowd in the corner. Sends it back to Dowd. And coming back the other way are the Canadians. They'll just dump it in and get a change. They're under a bit of pressure right now. LT will come out and play this out. But it comes all the way to the blue line and Struble puts it into the netting off a deflection. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. By the way, David, with someone reacted with a laughing emoji to the poll because I put it in the official Washington Capitals Discord. That's 94% yes. Someone also said Jesus. I quite like that one, I think. To be fair, it's quite a funny one. Cap starting a cycle now. McElrath with a little spin on the blue line. Cap's putting an impression now. TVR comes in. Not a great shot there. Oh no, Montreal trying to dump it in. So it's actually almost enough for icing. But it was just over the centre ice. Good block, but they still have possession. That sails into the corner. Carlson will pick it up, using the boards to get it out. And Ethan Frankel sending the hedge, chasing his own puck. He has the speed to get there. Milano, cross ice pass. Carlson shot on, that deflects. Picked up by the Caps again. Caps putting pressure on now, to be fair. That one's centre, but no one was there. Matheson covered it well. And was kept in for a second, but Lapierre just can't keep it. One player in front, good save by Thompson. That it deflects over the net as well. Caps now want to go back the other way. When Leonard with a bit of speed up the left hand side. Cross ice to Lapierre. He sent it to Milano, but it was not. He wasn't even looking at him. I don't know why Lapierre just didn't take a shot there. He was in the better shooting position anyway. Bad angle. Shot deflects off Thompson all the way back down to Montreal's end. Another block by Roy. That's funny what the pole. It is on that side, to be fair. It's quite good. If you'd like to join the Discord, it is currently in the description and pin comment as well. Ovechkin batted that one out of the air. They'll enter the zone now. McMahon tries to centre it. Roy took a bit too much time for my liking. I would have liked him to just clear it quicker. Especially holding it in the low slot. Schoen picks it up. We'll wait on the blue line. Get it to Ovechkin. He tried to get it across. Just kept in by Strome on the blue line. Tried to centre it again. Good pick by Bouvillier. Carlson works in. Shot that's deflected by Dobson into the netting. Anyone got any parlays today? We've only had like one in the last like 2 months, so we do want to know of any parlays, bets, or anything like that that you all have. Excuse me. Because either like on the stream as well does really help out. Lets me know you're enjoying the streams. Liberty, liberty. There we go. What have you been up to today anyway, David? I know obviously we're playing games and stuff, but have you done anything in particular, or have you just been chilling? Boost, have you done anything? I know Caden's currently not able to join until a bit later because I was messaging him. She said it'll be about 5:20, 5:30 Pacific time, whatever that equates to. I don't really know, to be honest. Five PM is so he said about 1:30, so he'll be probably joining shortly, actually. Nothing much. Sorry, what was that? I was asking what you've got up to. Have you been up to much today, or you've just been sort of chilling? Had any work? Anything of such? To be fair, half the time with you, David, it's just nothing anyway. Like, the most you might get is, oh, I had work. And which we know only takes up a handful of hours anyway because you're only doing a small thing right now. Did a bit of work and ate a lot of food. I mean, that just eating a lot of food part sounds great, but Gallagher shot on and scores. The thing is, I think we've had the most of pressure and most of good possession. But I mean, we had Roy and Bouvillier behind the net there, and no one marking players in slot positions. Thompson could have had that one. It just sneaked under the pad, to be fair. Couldn't get in the butterfly quick enough. No, great one there. The food part was the good part. I mean, it always is. What food did you have? Anything good? With a high danger shot and goal. Oh, and there's a fight. There was a big hit, and McElrath is taking on Jack-Eye. This is a heavyweight tilt as well. Mostly wrestling right now. Neither of them are getting the arms free. McElrath wants him as well. Oh, a big uppercut. A big overhead, and Jack-Eye some late punches while he's down. Not gonna lie. Jack-Eye was a bit of a pussy there. He literally just held him until he lost his balance and then started punching him in the back of the head. Like, he was a fully pussy there. That's a clean hit. Jackie's out. He got a 2, 5, and 10. Because it's a big hit, he's got to instigate a 2-minute instigating misconduct one. That's really that he's not going to be in for 17 minutes, Jackie now. That wasn't a great fight, to be fair, but at least we got a power play. And Jackie's out for 17 minutes. That's the main bit. I wish Willie was playing. To be fair, Jackie versus McElrath while Wilson's taking on Anderson, that would have been beautiful to watch. Like both of them centre ice fighting. Hopefully we don't give up another shorty. Chance there for Strome, 6 seconds in as well. Mountain Bow stops that one. That one's cleared all the way down to Logan Thompson. And Coulson gives the puck up. Deneau almost had a shot on. Because Coulson's just... What is Coulson doing? 2 mistakes from Coulson right there. And it gave them a chance on both of them. While short-handed. This 94% is just correct. You got me fully now, Pamela. Playing the game on my phone at the same time as always. Sherm never converts those types of shots. I never seem to get rebounds off them either. It's because he's trying to just stuff it in more than anything. It's not a high danger chance. Carlson to McMichael. Nice work by Leonard to shake a defender off. Shot is blocked by Kapanen. Just kept in on the blue line by Carlson. He gets it to Leonard. Back to Carlson, to Leonard, to Carlson. Big shot. Big save, Montembeau, and this one's cleared all the way down. That was a decent one. A decent chance, but I mean, to be fair, Coulson gave them 2 opportunities to score short-handed, so, you know. It also took us 5 business days to get into their zone, but, you know. And this is a trip. Dowdle's tripped up. Thompson straight to the bench. And Caps will be going 5-on-4 again. Milano gates round 2, drops it back. Botus tries to centre it, batting at it. And a touch up by Montreal, and they'll be going short-handed once again. And it's Caulfield going as well. Jackie's out for another 15 minutes. He's out as well now. 2-0, to be fair. It's just a bad turnover in the first, let him have a goal. And then they just got an easy one from a high danger chance. What on earth was that advert? And this Dunkin' one's not any better, I'm not gonna lie. Right. Might have to make that one my face there a sticker, to be fair, David. Might have to start putting a bet on. Might have to see if any betting companies want to like do like a really like almost a sponsor thing, or like just SeatGeek or something for the streams. Might have to go and contact them. Obviously not a big creator, but you never know. A few more eyes on if they don't pay too much. You know what I mean? And thought he broke his stick there. This one's cleared. Colson with it. Showman enters his zone. He sends it around to Leonard. Comes back around, and that's sent all the way down to the cap's end. Hang on then. Okay. Let's see this then. Need a power play goal. We really do. I think they said we've only had 8 all season, which is horrific. And they clear it again for the 3rd time. We've not entered a zone for more than about 10 seconds, and there's only 45, and they clear it down to the cap's end again. And Anderson clears it again. What is this power play? Montreal's killed 22 of their last 23, by the way, which is outrageous. Hello, Caden. How are you doing? Named drunk, right? I mean, you could have just put confused. To be fair, Dowd getting in with Dobson. Suzuki coming in as well. This particular power play is the worst we've run all season, and all three tonight have been quite horrible. For some reason, we've got Leeson on a power play. Why? I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand it. We're playing horrifically. You can change it if you want. Have you put it in the Discord? The Canucks would have beat the Caps tonight. I would have single-handedly beaten the Caps tonight. I generally think if I was in net for the Canadiens, bearing in mind I've never played in net before, I would still probably... I don't even think I would have let one in. Maybe one. But none more than that. We look so awful. Honestly, look awful. This is offside. Who is Petsko in the server? Is in the chat earlier. Do you not know Pets? Come on, David. You would have definitely beat the Caps tonight. Shall I just go in as an emergency backup for the Caps? Not as a goalie, just as someone useful. Honest to God. We got 2 more votes, by the way. 1 either way, I think. 19 votes. 95% saying Carlson will fuck up. Can't remember every person. You can't even remember your own name. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually quite a good one. That is quite a funny one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, fair. Check out link in the description and pin comment if you'd like to join the Discord server. You've got wonderful stickers of me in there right now. Pets needs to get his roles. I'll give him 2 that I know who the Caps watch alongs in NHL. I'll give him those 2, so at least have some roles. Maybe you should have decided to sleep. Honestly, probably yeah. With how bad we currently are, I would have much preferred just to sleep. I'm gonna be completely honest there. I'm like half asleep right now, and yet I'm still more awake than the Caps seem to be. So you know, you're welcome. You feel left out for not being a mod. To be fair, usually we've got loads of others. Usually we have you and like Joe and some native and some others that come in, but they're not really here right now. To be fair, we've got the mods just because the game against the Blackhawks, we hit 29. I think it said 33, but it only recorded like 29. But recorded that many, that's icing. Washington will get an offensive zone face-off. Which player from Western Michigan Uni has the most NHL career goals? You are dedicated. I mean, everyone has their spark of what they want to do. Ask yourself this question: if money wasn't an object, what would you do? What would you set your life to be? You can actually tell me if you want in the chat. Right. If money wasn't an object, or you had plenty of it and you could buy anything you wanted, not have to worry about it, what would you do with your life? For me, it's literally anything hockey related. Like, even the games that I have missed streaming this season, I have still watched live. I've just not had the energy to basically stream it. Slashing call against Washington here. Strome. My apologies, no, you're right. Why is Suicidal and Juice WRLD such a banger? I don't know, Pets. Maybe you just need to be the Cap's new DJ. It's not really a slash, but there we go. It's a bit of a light call. Good work from Dowd there. DVR gets it all the way cleared as well. Caps aren't playing as bad as the Canucks right now. Canucks are down 2-0, are being outshot 31-11. They're playing like they hate hockey. Well, to be fair, most people would hate playing hockey there right now. Is this Carlson? There's a high stick. I don't think that even hit. That didn't even hit him. It clipped the visor very, very slightly. Oh, it did just catch his nose, actually. I saw a slight nose wobble. Nick Suzuki fully embellished that. It did just clip him, but so lightly. Like, it's like if I just started caressing you, like that. Although you might get excited there, Bruce. And now they have a minute 4 of 5-on-3. Shot goes wide by Dobson. Just kept in on the blue line. Coulson. Coulson just launched someone Safkovsky's stick to Narnia. That should have been a penalty against the Caps. I'm telling you, Coulson's so stupid. And that one just escapes the zone. I wouldn't call that. The rest just want to send the fans home. Fair. You did something stupid, got away with it. Yeah. What in the? Can you be a mod? You'll be one of the next in line. We'll wait a little bit, pets, just to try and start getting more people in more regularly. Because I don't want just like 3 people in the chat and they're all just mods. It just looks a bit off. But you are definitely up there for the next one. It's like you and Joe are probably the next ones right now. What happens when the team's down 2 and get another penalty? I mean, it's just the first person won't be able to get out of the box until their time is up, plus a whistle or it goes out of play. They'll just have to stick in the box. And effectively, they will eradicate the first penalty. He'll still have to serve it and then wait until the stoppage in play afterwards. But they will effectively ignore it for the power play thing. So say someone got a penalty, we're exactly a minute in, someone else takes a penalty. They've got 1 minute of 5-on-3 and then 1 minute of 5-on-4 remaining, right? So then if someone takes a penalty 30 seconds in, instead of it being that person that has 30 seconds left, they will have to wait 30 seconds plus a stoppage in play, then they can go off onto the bench or onto the ice. And it will be 1 minute 30 on the power on 5-on-3 instead, effectively. It's really weird. It's hard to explain, really. Also, I hope that's all right, pets. By the way, I switched over to the Oilers Predators game. I don't really blame you, to be honest with you. Scores right now: Flames have come back. They're about to go into second intermission. Blue Jackets, Flames 2-2. Still nothing between Lightning and Penguins. Sends up 2-0 end of second against Canucks. Blues, Hurricanes 0-0. Bruins, Red Wings, they're 5 minutes into the second, that's 0-0. Heads up 1 with 3 minutes left of the first against the Oilers. Jets up 1, 13 minutes in to the first against the Islanders. I think you did a good job. Alright. Better than nothing, I suppose. We got 20 votes now. One more person has said no for Will Carlson do something dumb that results in a goal. I mean, to be fair, he should have had a penalty. He's given up 2 chances on the same power play for them because he's just trying to be nonchalant and it's not working. It's 21 votes, but the actual thing's not changed. That doesn't quite make any sense, but there we go. Let's have a look at the stats for that period. Shots were 11-5 in favour of Montreal. First period, it was 12-9 in favour of Caps, but 11-5 is horrendous. Shots right now are 20-17 in favour of Canadiens. They have a little bit left of 5-on-3, and then there'll be 5-on-4 afterwards. Caps 36.4 on the face-off dot, 12 out of 33. We're currently 0 for 3, but they're about to be... they're 0 for 2, but they've got 2, obviously, right now, so they'll put maybe 1 for 4. Penalty minutes 21 for Canadians because of that 2, 5, and 10. 11 for the Caps. 13 hits to 9 in favour of Montreal. 12 block shots for the Caps, 11 for Canadians. 7 giveaways for Caps, 4 for Canadians. That's very low considering. And then 4-2 on takeaways in favour of Caps. First period there was only Ferrari and Valina going to the penalty box, and then Alexiev 2 minutes instigator, 5-minute fight in. Makarov 5-minute fight in. Jacky 10-minute misconduct. Caulfield 2 minutes for tripping. Stone for slashing. Dowd for high sticking, which wasn't even a high stick, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, we'll have a look at... Oh yeah, and then Gallagher from Denal and Baldock. Thompson's currently on a 18 out of 20 saves for 0.9 save percentage as well, which is not too bad. Have you ever seen a 5-2 power play? No, because they don't exist. Maybe they do at like Pee Wee or something, but they don't exist. And this is talking from UK hockey. In fact, I have a photo somewhere. Let me get it up. I have a photo from UK hockey. Let me just go over. Is it on this one? Come on, come on, come on. I did have a photo somewhere. Apparently, I didn't post it on my photography account on Instagram when I was doing photography. But I did have it where in the UK top league there was 6 people in the box for one team and 2 on my local pro teams. And they were on 5-on-3 for genuinely like 8 minutes straight. Because they kept taking penalties over and over again, which was quite funny. Plebs goal 2 to tie. Me and Mac and Celebrini won a cup when we played together in the Winter Club. You got some good stories. Okay, then you might have to. You know how I was talking to you about doing that coaching series. Might have to just get Macklin Celebrini to join the team. That'll be quite funny if he just makes an appearance. That's crazy. Yeah, it was really weird. But that is also UK ice hockey for you. It's questionable. I'm not huge on UK ice hockey. I think it's just too boring. Because it's just like Sheffield. It's just the same teams win all the time. Sheffield, Nottingham, Cardiff, and Belfast. Those 4 teams just have so much more money and stuff than the other teams that they just like they win everything, and there's no difference in any like they win every time. Those 4 teams, and there's no difference in it. It's sort of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Pets is streaming a game again in the gaming chat. Someone said on the Washington Capitals Discord saying that Logan Thompson apparently keeps waving at Ovechkin's kids in the crowd. Little Ilya. Every time he scores a goal, he goes over and fist bumps his son at the glass, right? But I'm like, it gets posted every single time. And I'm like, why? Yes, we understand that he goes and does it, but you don't need to post it on Instagram every single time he scores a goal. He's got 916 of them. Like, they overdo it sometimes. Your childhood minor hockey was so nice. So many good memories with Matt. I honestly wish I played from a young age. I was asked by my... Because I grew up... Little story time while we're in intermission. I grew up watching... In fact... Give me a sec. I will even get you proof of me going up watching. I mean, to be fair, I've got this. That's little me with Sir Tony Hand, who his jersey is behind me. That's growing up. So I grew up watching I'm trying to get another photo. It's in one of these programs from back in like 2010. There. Because I have so much memorabilia stuff. Got this is so old, by the way. There's a bit in it about the NHL with bloody Mario Lemieux in. That's how old these ones are. Let me find. I'm trying to find the photo I was looking for. Which one is it in? I can't find it. Where is it? Come on. Come on, where is it? There I am. That is little me in the corner here. That was a Halloween night. I've heard that Tony Handy's Scottish, right? Yeah, he got drafted in. One sec, I'm just getting his one of one signed biography. Give me a second. Yeah, I've got a one of one, the only one that, to my knowledge, that is signed. But I grew up playing it, and from a young age, I was asked, "Do you want to play? Do you want to play?" And I was like, "No, it's too fucking cold." That was basically my response as a 4-year-old, just without the fucking part. And of all decisions, it is the biggest regret of my entire life. Because I would have been able to be coached by MBE Sir Tony Hand, who is probably the best player to ever play for, best Scottish player, probably best ever British player, was going to play in the NHL. Wayne Gretzky was scared of how good he was. Let that sink in when he was an 18-year-old, bearing in mind. Yeah, and he didn't play in the NHL because he got homesick. That's the only reason. They literally wanted him to be like he was going to play on a line with Gretzky. And if you look at his stats, they are ridiculous. In fact, I'll get them up on my phone. Sir Tony Hand. Elite prospects. But yeah, I really regret never doing it from a young age. Okay, there we go. He was quite small considering, but 5'10", but 181 pounds still. Okay, let's go to. Let's just, in his last pro season, which is 2014-2015,
In 44 games, he had 11 goals and 46 assists. 57 points in 44 games on his last career year. The year before, he had in 53 games, 18 goals, 64 points, 64 assists for 82 points. Season before, 47 games played, 77 points. Year before, 21 games played, 32 points. 2010, 2011, 54 games, 133 points. Year before that, same amount of games, 120 points. When he played for Edinburgh and Murrayfield, is when he grew up in 1992-93 season in 35 games, 66 goals, 119 assists for 185 points in 35 games. The following season, 44 games played, 72 goals, 150 assists for 222 points. The year after, 42 games played, 71 goals, 136 assists for 207 points. Over 3 seasons, had like over 600 points. So I would have been coached by him. He's still a family friend. I literally have him added as a friend on Facebook, which is quite cool. He's literally a family friend. But when Wayne Gretzky thought he was gonna get overtaken by him when he was 18, and Gretzky was in his like 30s, you can kind of see where it was gonna head. So honestly, it would have been sick. Nathan Walker, I've heard of him. I mean, I can go through some of the names, see if you know any. A lot of them are UK based, but Jamie Archer, Luke Boothroyd, Tony Hand, Ryan Johnson, James Neal, Stephen Wallace, Ben Wood, Tom Duggan, Jaroslav Spelder, Martin Singel, Steve Fon, George Elhage, Ladislav Harabin, Josh Ward, Slava Kulikov, Kieran Long, George Faith, John Connolly. For Sheffield, they had Greg Wood, Scott Morris, Craig Elliott, Andre Payat, rest in peace, an absolute fucking legend. Dmitry Zimovdra, Stuart Brittle, Lloyd Gibson, Ben Browns. But yeah, I would have been able to be coached by him, which would have been sick. He still coaches now. He coached Team GB while being the captain for Team GB. The players that have great skill like Tony Han make a lot of money in the UK. No, UK make like barely anything. So average salary in the UK is about 24 grand. That's just the average salary. I know yours is like 48, basically double. Ethan Frank on the one time, a good chance there. But yeah, they earn like 20k. They normally get housed, so they don't have to pay that. But yeah, it's not a lot. But to be fair, 20k is not too bad. Some of them might get like 25k sort of thing. But I mean, you're only playing from September to like April in the UK. That's even with playoffs. So it's a lot of people do have like a second part-time job or like at least a summer job in the UK. Why so little don't people come to watch games? Well, Manchester, where me and David live, the capacity is 3K. That's it. And that is the case for about 90% of the rinks in the UK. The only ones that are bigger are Belfast, Sheffield, and Nottingham. Nottingham can get 10.5K. Sheffield can get 10K. That's the limit. And Belfast are like 9K. There's like, I think it's Glasgow are about 7K. But that's it. No TV contracts. No, they have an app that you can watch it off, but that's it. There is no money in UK hockey. They put nothing into it each year. They put like $1 million into hockey, the government, a year, if we're lucky. They don't care, because we're a football, soccer based country, so they don't care. Are they still making a new stadium, or is that being scrapped? They're supposed to be making a 10,000 spectator in Manchester, but to be fair, no one's gonna watch. We can't even fill it. We only do about 4 sellout games in Manchester. Like, there's not the demand in the UK. You need revenue. Yeah, I mean, most of the money comes from sponsors. Like, more players have their own sponsors than the actual teams themselves. It's just not great in the UK. I mean, it doesn't really help that Petr, the pro footballer or soccer player, the goalie, is now playing and has done for a few years with Belfast Giants as their backup goalie. But you know. Bob's working in the UK. It's all about football, yeah. I mean, we used to be in what was called the MEM Arena. Now it's called just the AO Arena. But that was the Manchester one originally, and they used to sell out at 8,000, and they would sell out. That one squeaks onto Montembeau. But yeah, they used to sell it out back in like the early 2000s and 90s, but it's just no one cares. Like, really, nobody cares anymore. Manchester United, well, Man City, Man United, Liverpool. There is more. There's so many more football stadiums and stuff. David Beckham. I mean, yeah. David Beckham is a player. He doesn't play. He's retired, long gone now. He just does clone things for advertisements. Yeah, that's all he does. I mean, to be fair, City have Pep Guardiola, so Carlson didn't mess up. Yay! How has that not gone in? How is that not an icing? Yeah, I want. That's why I want to move as well. I was just like, UK hockey is so boring. No one cares enough. I have Canadian blood, not literally, but like with hockey, I just have the Canadian blood. I grew up watching it. I've watched it for 20 years. Literally, my entire Instagram is just hockey. I rarely have anything else. I occasionally get some football stuff, but it is like 99% hockey. And David can literally, like, he can tell you as well. Do you ever see Wrexham? Oh, a lot because of what's his face. I've not personally watched them, but I mean, yeah. They're doing pretty well though. Gone up 2 divisions in 2 years. Come to Canada. Honestly, I want to move. So it's a Welsh football team, and it's a TV. Yeah, it's only a TV show because of who it is. What's his face? I can't think of his name now. I'm terrible with names though. That's shot from Roy, and it goes in. And Caps have cut the deficit in half. Wait, I think Matt Roy didn't get the goal. Did Frank tip it in front? Wait, is this off the foot of Ethan Frank has scored by kicking the puck? I think that could have been called back. That was good. Ryan Reynolds, yeah, that's the one. Couldn't think of his name now. Leonard's almost got the chance there. Sundin did a good job there. Yeah. 2-1. Went off somebody's foot. Yeah, if we came off Frank's foot, Frank will get the goal for it. It'll be Sandine to Roy to Frank for the goal. Montreal are a bit tired now though because they played last night, didn't get in until 3 a.m. Got some more votes, we're up to 23 votes by the way, and it's going towards being a no a bit more now. The 13% saying no now. Got the last couple votes saying no. To be fair, there's the taking the bad penalty with 2 minutes left option, meaning they'll score an empty net as a possibility. So yeah, Frank got the Sandine Roy to Frank, yeah. There wasn't any kicking motion. There was a bit. It was like a redirect, but he did like kick out his foot. That one squeaks on. Can't pull the trigger. This 4 just in front couldn't pull the trigger again. There was a little bit of a kicking motion, I will say. And knowing how the refs are, they would have probably called it back. I'm not gonna lie. Ferrari shot. I've seen against Washington here. You got to run the Discord.
Link is in the description and pinned comment if you'd like to join. Let me know when videos and lives are happening. A lot of discussion channels in there as well. By the way, currently up to just over 400 views on this stream as well, so it's still doing pretty well. Not sure anything's really happening now, and it's also the Canadiens, so sort of not surprised on that one. Which means this is the second highest stream in terms of views, and it'll be the second highest bit of content just if around another 80 views happen, which is very likely. We've still got another maybe half hour-ish of the stream, so we'll wait and see. Colson's shot on. Ethan Frank's battling tonight. Shot that's deflected a couple times, backhand by Ovechkin, that goes wide. Let's tip by Protus on there. Caps are definitely turning it on now. Canadians look tired. What are your predictions now? I know David said 4-2 to Canadians earlier. That was the only prediction we had. Any other predictions now? Or any changes if it's David? If you're enjoying the stream, please leave a like down below. Really just help me out. It shows that you're enjoying the streams. Subscribe if you're new as well. Check out all the other content. We've got a beer post series that I recorded 2 episodes of last night, so we'll have one out hopefully by the end of the week as well. Gonna change it to 2-2 draw. No, it can't be a draw, David. I can go to overtime and shootout, but the team still has to win. Or are you trying to say it's going to be a 3-1 loss or go into overtime and shootout? Who's going to win in an overtime or shootout, though? What about you, Bruce? What about you, Caden? Anyone else who's in chat lurking? What about pets? I'm gonna go 3-2 Canadians in OT. To be fair, they probably will win in an OT and it'll shootout. It's not really a 50-50 chance in a shootout, to be fair, because we have scored, I think, 4 shootout goals all season in like over 20. So, Ethan Frank just crushed someone and then broke someone's ankles 2 seconds later. What a sequence there by Ethan Frank. Caps are battling now. Starting the cycle now. We got 3 people in front of the net. That's deflected. Picked up by Michael. He's trying to stuff it. And that's cleared all the way down to Washington's end. I like them all. I think Ovi will score the next goal. I'm still gonna say a Bouvillier goal. I said that back in the first period. 10-minute mark now. 10 minutes left. Will Carlson do something dumb? Up to 24 votes. 83% yes right now. It was like 14 votes straight of just yes. So oh, and penalty here. Canadians are going short-handed for a tripping call. When am I planning on moving? Well, I'm currently at uni. It's only a 2-year course that I'm doing, which is a bit weird, I know. Normally it's 3 or 4 years you do, plus then masters. So I've got until next summer, basically. And then depends on how stuff goes, whether I need to work for a couple years to try and get money to then move. Obviously, it's going to take a while to sort everything out with the moving. To be fair, I would probably just sell my setup and then buy it over there, just a bit easier. And then buy one of your paper mache houses because they're built terribly. And I could punch a hole in the wall without trying. Depends how things go. Obviously, if I start making money from YouTube and stuff. By the way, after this stream, we'll have basically hit 1,000 watch hours, which is insane. You need 3,000 watch hours, 500 subs, to start earning. So I basically just need loads of subs. So if you could share it to all your friends, family, even if they don't watch, it would help out. Make some new accounts or something, I don't know. So we have lost a couple in the last couple of days for some reason. Don't know if it's just inactive people though. But yeah. Big power play here. We need to score on it. Ovechkin lost his footing. It's going to be at least next summer. Depends how YouTube sort of stuff goes. If I'm earning enough, and then obviously sorting everything out with the moving. Figuring out where I want to go as well. That is going to play a big part. Especially since I want to do all the coaching stuff as well. Got to find a place that will want me to be involved with that sort of stuff. I got to look at like tax stuff and everything like that. It's going to be a pain to move, but once I'm there, it's going to be fine. Getting your visas and everything is the main issue though. This one's cleared in. Sandin picks it up behind the net and we'll start a breakout. We need to get set. We need to get pressure here. Milano over did that, lost it off his stick. Michael works in, sends it back to Sandine. Sandine goes to the middle. Oh, Leeson just got robbed backdoor. Leeson almost had his first career NHL goal. Sandine goes in, shot off the blocker into the corner. Back to full strength now. Still in their zone though. Still putting pressure on. Now we turn it over and now clear it in. Suzuki, partial break, good save by LT. It'll be weird not having you around when you do it, I can't lie. I mean, to be fair, I'll have a normal sleep schedule. At least for the first few months, and then it'll look horrible again. It will be weird to move, but it just fits me so much better. I'll obviously just have to come like for holidays and stuff, David. Come back for holidays in the summer and shit. It'll still be raining in the summer, but yeah. Unless we got a shot on the fourth power. It was a pretty good second half of the power play. Leeson's going to be annoyed he didn't score though. I mean, that's fair, yeah. And there's a whistle. Interference. I think. Holding against Nick Dowd. He's not happy. Not really. He's battling. He's putting pressure on. Has Dowd just got tossed? Are they just giving him a misconduct? Ethan Fank's going in instead. I think he just got tossed. Dowd's just got tossed. Well, horrible news. Getting tossed is not great, and they're on the power play with 6 minutes left. Yeah. I never understand why they toss. Of course, someone's going to be angry of a bit of a crap call when you're down a goal with not a lot of time left. It's not really unsportsmanlike. It's just sort of normal. Oh, yeah, that's not the sort of news I was expecting, Pets. Damn. Sorry, my guy. Hope you're alright, Pets. If you want someone to talk to, people are here. You can message me on Discord if you need. Are you mad that you stayed up to watch this terrible game? Yes and no, because I still like hockey. Third time in 2 years. Big glove save, and there's a pile up in the corner. I don't know what happened there. It'll be fine. But if you need anything, let people know. I mean, to be fair, if she's done that 3 times in 2 years, not gonna lie, you can probably do better. obviously shit, but like. You can probably do better. Did I do the right thing as the mod? To be, I don't really mind him putting that stuff in. Oh, that bit. Okay, maybe that one. Maybe the D Rider one, possibly, but but the others I don't mind. Yeah, the D Rider one might be a bit much. Bit TMI there. I think on that one, Pets, unfortunately. Also, if I can reverse it because it's okay with you, it's okay with me. I mean, I'd hope so. It's fine. You've not timed him out or anything. You just delete the messages, so it doesn't really matter. Oh well. Well, I hope you're doing all right, Pets. Anyway. Do what's best for you, though, man. Like, if you're being messed about, don't let people mess you about. I'm talking from experience. I've been messed about many times. Don't let people mess you about. No, he has been timed out. Oh right. It's not giving me the option to undo it. I mean, 300 seconds is 5 minutes. How can I fix it? I don't know. You might have to do it. Oh, Sandine to Frank. Ethan Frank with another multi-goal game. Ethan Frank, take a bow. That was a beautiful tip as well. Went from low mid slot to top right. Woo! Now I feel bad. Don't worry about it. It should, if you click on his name, it should give you an option to. I don't know how to do it on YouTube, so I can't really help you. Received an automatic warning. I'm not gonna lie, I love your reaction to it, Pets. Flax listed word, fuck. And he just said, fuck you, bitch. Big chance for the Caps. Caps are coming back now. That's our 30-second shot now. We're really coming back. What is... You just told it to shut up, and then it said, noble intellect. I perceive the tempest of emotions with thy words. But let us not dwell in discord, for I am here to engage in grand discussions, perhaps here in the majestic taco and culinary delight that transcends time and space,
much like the valiant knights of yore who sought glory in the battlefield. Pray what matters. Weigh upon my mind. Our dear friend, it seems your words are shrouded in a veil of mystery, akin to cryptic scrolls found in ancient libraries of old. If thou art endeavouring to convey a question or thought, I beseech thee to elucidate thy message, for I stand ready to wield my knowledge as a knight wields his sword in the defense of true wisdom. And whilst we engage this noble exchange, let us not forget this splendor of tacos. Those delectable treasures in the culinary realm. What dost thou seek to discuss? Why is it actually? Okay, better so you can calm down a bit now. Otherwise, it's getting a bit much. If you could please slow down a little bit now. What was the bot doing? The bot's waffling. I see a remove button, but I don't think it will. We're going to overtime now, luckily though. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's back on the way. I didn't even have to do anything. The time came up. I ain't gonna calm down. Bets, please stop. Otherwise, you will have to get muted, unfortunately, because it is a little bit much. I didn't realise I didn't like what you had to say. I don't mind that sort of stuff, but then being a bit over the top is then the sort of stuff you'd probably get muted for, unfortunately. If you could tone it down a little bit, pets, that'll be great. Otherwise, you will just end up getting muted. And I don't want to have to do that. I think Bouvillier will get the game winner. I mean, I did say first period that I thought he would score, so we'll have to wait and see. David, check the mod logs, by the way. Quite a little bit in there. Hudson circles the net. They'll go back to centre ice.
Hudson, Suzuki. Suzuki shot on, good save by Logan Thompson. Oh, I've just realised that he's wearing his Tom Wilson's busted face helmet tonight, LT as well. We'll have to wait and see though, Bruce, on that one. Hopefully he does, but we'll have to wait and see. Sandin's having a good game. He had a good shot on there as well. It's a bot, pets. They are bots. The Carl bot, the Me 6-1. Is that Ethan Frank again? A hat trick to bring us back from Ethan Frank. That would have been sick. That was a good chance as well. And Ethan Frank 1-on-1. Well, wait, lost an edge there. Tried to center it. It comes loose, but Carlson fell over, and Carlson has a partial break. He spins onto the backhand, tried to go 5-hole, digging in. And a bit of rough stuff after the whistle. Carlson getting straight in with Hudson. Strome also going in now. Ethan Frank has had a game today. If you could check the chat there. Michael's taken down. Mathis. I know, Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki. Joe B is really good. Joe Beninati is the GOAT, honestly. That was a great shift. Can we decline the Montreal penalty? Hopefully we can score on it. 4-on-3. Nick Suzuki for tripping. They just gave him a 10-minute back. It just said Nick Suzuki 10 minutes. Obi getting on now. With Frank, Coulson, and Strome. If Caps win this, by the way. Coulson. Tried to go short side. Ovi coming in. Send it back to Strome. Strome to Ovechkin. To Coulson. To Strome. He cuts in. Waits. Coulson. To Strome. Shot off the inside of the post. Oh, Strome hits the post. Shot from Coulson that just goes wide. And this one is cleared all the way to LT. He'll send it all the way to the blue line, so Caps can go straight back in. So much ice on this 4-on-3. Carlson to Strome. He waits. Waiting a lot. Shot on. Off. Big save. Ovechkin with a shot on. Big save again. I'll read the chat in just a second. I'm just going to wait until this power play is at least over. Strome. Protus tried to center it. Gets it to Ovechkin. Just went under his blade. 12 seconds left on this power play. It's been a good power play. Carlson, big shot on. Montembeau with a huge save. 8 seconds left on the power play as well. We're going to have to be careful of Suzuki coming out of the box. We know he's a quick player. Washington just hit 40 shots, by the way. If it wasn't for bad Blockstrom, would have no luck at all. Can I be a mod? Right now, we don't need any more mods, and with the little bit of the outbursts that you did just have, it's not giving you a great case. I'm going to be honest, Pets. You were up there, but you need to rein it in a little bit if you want to actually be a mod, because you can't be doing that as a mod. I don't mind a little bit, but some stuff is just a little bit too much. Caps used the timeout there. I would have preferred them to do it, I'm not gonna lie, earlier. Just to keep the players on, really, though, isn't it? Carlson to Ovi, big one-timer, big block. Another. Ovi put everything in he had into that. He sent his body with that shot. That floats on to Montembeau. 1:01 left in overtime, and it's now going to be 3-on-3 again. That second, I've not seen someone put their entire body into it like that. That was ridiculous. He wanted to get that one. Looking for some NFL games in the command chat there. Oh yeah, thanks again, David. Part of the UK charity All Stars for Blue World Children's Hospice if you'd like to donate, or save it for the charity stream after playoffs. That would also be an option. And McMichael picks up the rebound, and Caps have won in overtime. A huge comeback. 2 goals from Ethan Frank, forces in overtime. He almost had the hat-trick game winner. But Sandin with, I think, an assist on all 3. A second assist, a first assist. Charlie Lindgren's having a scrap with McElrath. I don't know what's going on there. What a comeback from the Caps. AW, we stole the victory from the jaws of defeat. You sound like the AI in the Discord before. I don't know what that bot was waffling on about. I'm not gonna lie. It was waffling. But Michael finishes it off. Ethan Frank with 2. Michael with the game winner in overtime. A shot on it just brings it around the leg and puts it in the net. Strome put the original shot on. Sandin was on the ice. I don't know if he got on the second assist or not. He probably did, but we'll have to wait and see. What a comeback. We did that in the last, 10 minutes or something as well. What a comeback, though. I'm going to celebrate by having a red pear and a glass of water. Very healthy snacks there. There you get it, dude. What do you think of that game then? We played horrifically, and then out of nowhere we actually did alright. By the way, 25 votes on Will Carlson do something dumb that will result in a goal against. 80% said yes. 80%. 20 votes said yes. 5 said no, and the 5 got it right. Sandin got one of the stars of the game. What do you think then? I thought we were really bad. Our power play was pretty bad, but then Ethan Frank had such a good game. Ethan Frank brought that back for us. But Michael got a player of the game as well, and I'm sure Ethan Frank will as well. What a game from Ethan Frank. Yeah, Ethan Frank with the first star of the game. Damn, I prefer some Pringles or one of those Bailey's cakes, but I don't have either. Here you go. We got. Hey, there you go, Bruce. There you go. You taking one? Come on, Bruce. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, he came back from absolutely nowhere, to be fair, so not too worried, to be fair. Okay, well, let's have a look at stats. Did someone just message me? Oh, it's just some rubbish. It's just David sending me a TikTok. Okay. Thank you for the kind offer. I took one. There you go, Bruce. It's all sorted. What a big second half of the game, effectively, if you count in that overtime, though. So shots were 12-9 for Washington in the first. Then it went 11-5 for Canadians in the second. Third period, we were 16-5. And then in overtime, we were 10-1. Shots ended up 43-26 in favor of Washington. That came out of nowhere, to be fair. Caps ended up 45.8 on the face of 27 out of 59, which is a lot better than it originally was. Caps 0 for 5, Canadians 0 for 4 on the power play. Penalty minutes were 25 for them, 23 for us. 21 hits to 18 in favor of Canadians. 19 block shots compared to 15 in favor of Canadians. 16 giveaways for Caps, 10 for Canadians. 5 takeaways for Caps, 2 for the Canadians. Ovi with a +1. Ryan Leonard had a -2. He didn't have a great game, to be fair. Duhaime had not a lot of time on ice tonight. Lopio had 6 minutes 27. For Michael with a goal, the game winner. Strome with an assist. 2 goals for Ethan Frank. An assist for Bouvillier. Matt Roy with an assist. 3 assists for Sandin. What a game for him. Damn. Colson had 7 shots on net, by the way. 7. He had more than anyone. Him and Ovi only had 4. Strome had 5. Frank had 5. They're the next closest. Thompson, 24 out of 26 saves, a 923 save percentage. And then if we go over to the Canadians, Gallagher with a goal, Anderson with a goal, Dunal, Boldick with the assists, and Montembeau 40 out of 43 saves. That's a lot of saves, to be fair. Montembeaud's had a good game there. 930 save percentage. Pretty good by that standards. May have to go to the game on Saturday night. Who's playing on that game? Lightning hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Is that have they just won the 11th straight? Lightning winning the shootout. Blue Jackets 5-3 win. Caps won in overtime as well. Senators, okay. Caden will be happy they at least got a goal. Sens only won 2-1. Blues are up 3-0 against the Hurricanes right now. I don't know what's happening over there. They've got 12 minutes left in the third. Bruins up 2-0 with 10 minutes left in the third against Red Wings. Oilers Predators are 3-3. They've just got the third period to play. Jets up 4-3 against the Islanders. A minute 40 left in the second. In about 10 minutes, we've got Mammoth versus Leafs, Ducks versus Stars as well. Sandine and Frank had good games. Thompson was great. Panthers? What about Panthers? Pets, please don't talk about that sort of stuff. Keep it at least somewhat PG-13. I don't mind the odd thing, but I don't want references to that sort of stuff, please, in the chat or in the Discord. Pets, you will just get timed out if you carry on. Luckily, I'm about to end the stream, so it's not really going to matter too much. I'm going to quickly look at the Lightning game to see if the Kucherov get a point. Kucherov didn't get a point. He's first in, like, I think he had a 14-point streak where he's got a goal a game and an assist, 1.5 assists a game as well. 25 votes on that final one. No was the answer, so only 5 votes actually got it right in the end. Quickly before we end the stream, link in the description and pinned comment. If you'd like to join the Discord server, also part of the UK charity All Stars for Blue Wall Children's Hospice. If you'd like to donate, all proceeds go straight to them. Or you can save it for the charity stream at the end of the season. That was also an option if you are interested. But for now, I will be ending off the stream. I think I'm going to sign off for the evening. Hope you have a good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Bruce. Catch you soon. Yes, indeed. Thank you all for watching today. Hope you all had fun in the stream. Don't know if Caden's still around, but thanks for Caden for joining, David for joining in, even for half of it, Bruce for joining in, Pets as well. I think there was a couple others earlier, but can't really remember. I don't know if Caden's still here or not. But thank you all for joining in. It's been a pretty good stream today. Got a bit too excited in chat at some point, but thank you all for joining today's stream, and I will see you all in the next one. Please leave a like on the stream, subscribe if you are new, and check out all the other content. We've got a Beer Pro series going on. We will have another episode this week, and some Blue Line Report stuff coming as well, if you're interested in analytical stuff. But for now, I will see you all later, and peace.